In this video, we'll be looking at this Hychika cordless precision screwdriver. This is just the box that it comes in, and of course everything that comes in the box. We do have just the user manual, and then the case that contains all the bits in the screwdriver itself. They did send a sample for review, but of course it does not affect our opinion in any way. Looking at the case itself here, you can see it's a very nice solid plastic case. So we have some of the specifications and things on the back, as well as everything that's included. So we have, it seems like 46 different bits, as well as some different cleaners and tweezers and things like that. So it's all included in this very nice little carrying case. So to open it, we can just slide this latch here, and you can see everything a bit closer. So as you can see, we do have a ton of different bit options here. There's some extenders and things like that here and here, as well as just some longer bits. And then we have a ton of different options for star bits and square and hex heads and all these different little ones that you could use for essentially any kind of computer or anything you're working on. So as well as for building furniture or anything like that. So a ton of different head options to making it very easy to find one that will be compatible with what you're working on. We can go ahead and lift this first tray out here, and we have some more tools underneath. You can see we do have the tweezers and brushes and some little cards for prying and things like that, as well as the charger for the screwdriver as well. It's just USB-C, so you're able to use any USB-C cable, but nice that they have one included. We do just have a bunch of different other extension tubes, and sort of manual screwdriver as well here, so if you don't want to use the electric one, you can use this manual one as well with any of these other heads. So super nice to have all that included. It's definitely a great little toolkit for working on computers or anything that requires a good amount of precision, but still has enough screws to warrant using an electric screwdriver. Getting into the screwdriver itself here, you can see we have a nice kind of gunmetal aluminum design. We do have a USB-C charging port on the back here, which is of course how you charge it up. And then we do have some buttons on the front here. You can go ahead and push this button to go clockwise, and of course to push this button to go counterclockwise. So very easy to do if you're either screwing in or unscrewing. You can do all that just by using your thumb here. So it's almost like writing a pencil. It's a bit bigger than a pencil, of course, but it's still pretty compact and everything. But it's very nice to be able to hold it like that. And it gives you quite a bit of precision, and as easy as moving your thumb here or here, depending on if you're screwing or unscrewing a screw. So super nice to have those buttons in that location. It's very easy to use, of course. You just go ahead and push one of those buttons depending on what you're trying to do. And then you have all the different head options to connect it. So we can go ahead and get one of these heads connected here just to try it out. Let's go ahead and just use a sort of normal Phillips here. And it's as simple as putting it in here. And it is magnetic here, so it doesn't fall out or anything, and it's pretty easy to pull it out when you need to. But again, it is still held in there with magnets, which is nice. So to actually use it, you can go ahead and unscrew some screws on this laptop here. So it's easy as lining it up with a screw here, and then you just kind of hold this. And you can see it's as easy as that, and we do have that screw already loose. And if you want to put it back in, you can just push the other button, and it will screw it back in, and it's already screwed back in. So significantly faster than working with your hand or using those tiny micro screwdrivers and having to actually grip it and try to get enough strength to undo it and all that. It kind of is all done just by this screwdriver. So we'll go ahead and do another one just to show you. You can just put the head in here, hold this reverse button, and the screw is already out. Then we'll go ahead and put it back in. Now it's in there again. So it's very easy to use, as you can see, and makes working on electronics, computers, phones, even furniture and things like that much easier than having to deal with either a drill, which would be too much torque and could damage the electronics, or just using your hand screwdrivers, which will of course be a bit more precise, but having to do everything manually is quite a lot of work, especially if you have a ton of screws. Just in this laptop alone, there's like 10. So it's definitely a much easier solution than either of those two options. It is small enough and light enough that you can be very precise with the screws. So you don't have to worry about even working inside of a PC or something that you're worried about touching the wrong thing, because it is very precise and you can be very accurate, like I said, almost like you're writing with a pencil or pen, because it is kind of that shape, and allows you to just go directly to the screw you're looking for and easily extract it.